Hi everyone. Have a quick check. Can you guys hear me clearly? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Vantage webinars. All right. I think everyone should already hear. Okay, so again, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Vantage webinar. So today's all about breaking news and setup. So basically about live transaction. If you have specific instruments you want me to have a look for you, just send in a request. Okay, I will look for your trade setup. Okay, and highlight the key level for you guys. Okay, let me check. Consultant system. And okay. And before I start the webinar, disclaimer first, all right? The information, contact, opinions which are expressed in this presentation on the following slides are solely those of presenter and not necessarily those of Vantage, all right? And risk warning, trading forex and CFD carries significant risks and is not suitable for all investors. Okay. And about myself, my name is Peggy. I'm an investment analyst and a prop trader. So basically, I have been trading more than 5 years now. I trade just my own account. I also trade the proprietary or prop firm account. So basically, like you need to pass the challenge, right? And then they will give you the capital to manage. So basically, okay. So before we look at the light chart together, just a quick look on economic calendars that we need to take note of. So I think basically today there's no news. I think it's a bank holiday. Okay, so basically September 1st, there's no news. It's a bank holiday for the CID Canadian as well. It's a bank holiday for the US dollar as well. So basically today there is no news. And last Fridays, okay, price was gold was rising. Okay, so we're gonna look that together. And from tomorrow onward, we're gonna have the high impact news come up, which is this week is the first week of September. First week of the month, we're gonna have a non-farm payrolls coming up on Friday, which is September 5th. Okay, so tomorrow, September 2nd, we have ER coming up. So again, if you follow me for a long time, I usually just look for the high impact news, which is the red box. But some of you guys say that they want to look at the orange box as well. So I just include for you guys. So you can choose whether you want to filter the red box only or the orange box. Okay, so we have high impact news coming September 2nd, ER coming, which is CPI, and 2 p.m. is a US dollar as the PMI is coming, and September 3rd we have Aussie dollar for the GDP at 11:30 a.m. in the early in the morning, and 7:30 another EUR and Aussie dollar at 8 a.m. in the morning, and 1:15 p.m. GBP, and 2 p.m. we have job opening for the US dollars. September 4th, we have 6:30 early in the morning, we have CPI for CHF, and the rest is US dollar from 12:15 p.m. to 12:30 p.m. and 2 p.m. we have unemployment claim, ADP, and PMI. Okay, and September 5th, 6 a.m. early in the morning, we have GDP for retail sales and CAD from 12:30. We also have another one, which is non-farm at 12:30 as well. And 2 p.m. we have PMI for CAD. So this high impact news coming up. So just take note of this. Okay, just take note of this. Okay, a quick look on our chart together. Oof, right here. Okay. First of all, shall we just look at dollar first. Okay, I'm gonna look at the dollar first before I look for the other pair. Okay. Hang on. Okay. First look at the dollar. Remember that on the higher time frame for the dollar, that's a monthly time frame. Okay. I still buy and sell for the dollar because price has fallen from our key level right here. Right? Remember that? Okay, so you buy at sell for the DXY. Okay, here, which is we are looking at here for quite some time already, right? So this is gonna be our high impact nail coming up. Okay. Another one we have is the let me look. Here. I would expect that the dollar would falling until here. Okay, for the monthly time frame, I was buy and sell. Okay, for dollar. Okay, so basically we can see that the dollar is still falling. Okay, look at the H4 for DXY. Okay, over here, I think at the moment, okay, in H4 time frame, you might see the pullback or bounce off from this level because this is our demand zone for H4 time frame. Now what put the demand zone here, or they're gonna put at the support level from which I draw from this body to this wick. Okay, so this is gonna be the zones. Okay, so that's why you can see the bounce from this level, and that's why gold is falling, and you can see that exact at 161.8 extension, right? You can see that at the below the box. Okay, for the extension. So the next resistance level, either here you put as resistance, intermediate resistance level, you probably could break above. I would pick this is my first resistance right here. Okay, we have the first support right there, which is either you're gonna put here, all right, for support, and just now I show you we have extension. Okay, and this is our second support, right? So you can see that private bouncing up, so it could bounce up here or from here and continue to fall and continue to go, make a break of structures, break of structure, break of structures, which is price still on a bearish trend. Okay, here for the dollar. We're gonna look for BTC. Okay, I'm gonna look at the BTC first, unless you guys want to request. Okay, I'm gonna look at the BTC first. Okay, for the BTC, if you were to trade BTC and you were to look at the monthly time frame, okay, there's a reason why people are selling off. One, I don't know, but based on technical analysis, that I can see there's a divergence here. Remember, there's a bearish divergence, so if you should look for the sell entry based on the monthly time frame. And another one is that price close below our extension 127.20, the body is close below, right? You can see that. You could aim for either that gonna be like somewhere it's the zones, the wick on the body, which is the put here. I will put here like the support level here, meaning that if monthly time frame price could close below the green box, it's gonna be something like that. I might pull back again and continue to fall. Okay. The divergence haven't complete yet. Okay, but BTC anything can happen. Okay, if somebody gonna say about BTC based on technical analysis, we're gonna look for the sell entry. Okay, and here on the monthly time frame, you will see there's a divergence. On the weekly, you also see there's a divergence as well, right? With the wick rejection, this is your bearish divergence versus the divergence here. Correct? Do you see that? And somehow week or based on the monthly candle, the opening and closing almost at the same level. Okay, we drill down to H4. What do you see? Based on H4 time frame, lovely price action over here. And then you also can see the divergence as well. There's a divergence here, right? And lovely price action right here. And price mega market struggle chip where? Here. Okay, so this your market struggle chip, meaning that from the uptrend, the already downtrend here, and after that, price mega lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Okay. Seen here, you might say that okay, this kind of break of structure. So kind of wait for price to pull back, but it's failed, right? It's failed. This is failed OB. Remember that? If you were to trade with the OB or the block, from here, we will see that, okay, price mega break of structures, right? This is also another break of structure. Okay. Why I cannot make a copy? This is also another break of structure, correct? If you were to look at the here, also break of structures. Okay. Up to here, price has made a market structure because of this, correct? Now, if you were to look here, usually we're gonna wait for price to pull back from this level, this zone you're gonna buy. The pull you're gonna buy, correct? And price all the way to like, below the order block. From here, there's a OB here, bullish OB. So meaning that here you're gonna buy, right? From here you're gonna buy. But what do you see? I will consider this a fair OB. So this is gonna be our breaker box. Okay, fair OB, breaker box is a fair OB. So whenever price come back to the breaker box, you're gonna sell. So this is a breaker box. That's why fair OB here, support price gonna bounce, but is fail, price come back up. Here it's again, you're gonna sell from this level. And after that, this is just kind of fail. And after that, price continue to go. I can say break of structures, okay. And over here also break of structure as well. Okay, correct. So BTC price was here. There might be slight divergence, but it seems they stop at this swing low to make an equal low here. And on our left, there is the demand somewhere around here. Anyone trade BTC? Yeah, let me know, okay. Right, so if price rising, I would monitor first resistance, or this level could be my intermediate support level. I'm gonna monitor this, okay. and I will pick this one, either my first resistance and another resistance gonna be here, second resistance. This is the intermediate resistance level, not the support. Okay, gonna look like that. Okay, meaning that if price continue to go bearish, lower low, lower high should be either here or here, here or here, and then continue to go lower. This is the first resistance. Okay, either here or here. If the break above this high, meaning that that's not gonna be the bearish anymore, because you don't want to make a either lower high or lower high here. Okay, so one of them here, or go here and then falling, pull back and continue. Okay, oof, oof, what is go up here, either can break, pull back and continue. Okay, something like that. All right, that's clear. Okay, that's about BTC. Oh, I forgot. Let's me. Okay, that's about BTC. Okay, you're gonna look for the sell entry. So wait for price to pull back slightly higher, and then you're gonna sell. Okay, let me pull out the RSI. Use the RSI to look for the overbought also. So if price continue to go bearish, maybe at the 50 they continue to go lower. But this is the price. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Let me look at the EURUSD, GBPUSD, and we're gonna look at XAUUSD together. Okay. Based on the higher time frame, Euro, we're gonna buy at buy, right? This is our resistance. It's become your first support level. And somehow, price as the first resistance. If price can close above this resistance above the monthly time frame, the next resistance in the monthly, you should look at the bearish OB here. Okay, this is gonna be our bearish OB. For the monthly time frame. Okay, when we go down to weekly, we're gonna do multi-time frame analysis. Based on weekly time frame, price cannot close above this supply zone. We have, this is our supply zones, okay, at the first resistance level. Okay, and price could not fall below the support level for the weekly. So this is going to be our second support for time frame. D1. Price somehow at our first resistance level. Okay, this is the first for D1. This is gonna be the second, but I'm gonna do in H4 instead. Okay. Based here for time frame, H4 support level is right here. And the second support gonna be here, right? And this level, you guys should have got in by at this level. We have the other block here, demand zone. Price went down, you can see in red rising. So that is going to be the zone. For the H4, what you can use, you can put in either these two level, monitor extension 127 and 161.8 for your neck resistance level. Okay, which is this is our peak second resistance level, and I saw the zones red. Okay. Somewhere there. Okay. Somewhere here. GBP. GP is at the resistance level. First resistance right here. Second resistance is gonna be here. Okay. But what you could see here on a higher time frame, okay, somehow look at market structure is not very beautiful, but last one is closing with bearish engulfing. Okay, this could be the first resistance level. Okay, based on what I can see here, before that, I think my price already make a market structure shift. Look on the higher time frame, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Could be higher high here, higher low here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? So now I think they already make a market structure shift here. Market structure shift or changing, or is a changing momentum from uptrend to downtrend. Okay, so what you need to do, we're gonna wait for price to pull back our OTE, which is price already pull back to the zones. This is our sell zones. OTE stands for optimal trade entry. Okay. For the weekly, based on the target, it's gonna be here for your TP1. This is a swing. Okay, this is gonna be your swing trader. Your swing trader, you're gonna look here, it's gonna be somewhere around here, but this is your first take profit. Your stop loss, you're gonna put above this swing high. The RR definitely gonna be more than 1 to 1. Okay, it's gonna be something like that. For the weekly, look for the D1 time frame. Right? I don't you think the price is gonna fall from this level? I think likely. I could be wrong. Okay. If price gonna respect first resistance and second resistance, that's gonna be good because you're gonna look at market structure. We know that price make a lower low, lower high, equal high, maybe continue to go lower like that. As long as price did not close above the second resistance level, and then I would think that price gonna continue to go bearish. Okay. Agree? Somehow D1, we have the supply zone here. Okay, supply zone here. All right, so I'm expected that GBP for the first support is here. Okay, you guys agree with me. And now I'm gonna do the XAU USD. Okay, so now price is at the resistance level. This is how it H4 look like. Okay. Now I'm gonna do keep fresh again. Okay, I'm gonna do everything fresh. Okay, here. First of all, if you go on a higher time frame, it is look similar to our what pattern it is. It's harmonic, the butterfly. It is butterfly pattern for the harmonic strategy. Butterfly pattern, right? This is the. Now we're gonna wait for the D to be complete. I'm going to sell here this during the ancient section. Okay, right here. And last Friday's price was break above this resistance level, pull back at 3404. Anybody buy at this level when the pullback? You should, right? Because either you trade the divergent or you trade with the trend line breakout, or you trade with yellow wave. What are you gonna look here? A, B, C, D, E, right? A, B, I put C, D, E. Okay, and then you can see that either break above, pull back here. You can see that pull back here, and then you buy, and price also break above this resistance level, right? Become a pullback. So can you see the confluence at this level? Now, this is gonna be our PRC zone. I think it's gonna be my PRC zone of potential reversal zones, meaning that I'm gonna find the confluence, which is Fibonacci. Okay, I'm gonna get the another one is here, and another one which is the. Now we're gonna get the PRC zone. So our PRC zone, this is our PRC zone. Okay, this is our PRC zones. Okay. Right, this is our PRC zone. Okay, now we go down to H1. I see my price action. I will sell somewhere right here, aim here, rising, go back up again. Price has ending with price action in H1 time frame, which is here. Here, if you sell in M15, you will see there's a divergence. So you sell here, you put here, it's more than 100 pip. Okay, you go down to M15, right? I will sell here for the first time, came rising back up again. You will see that there is a divergence here. There is a bearish divergence here at when the price rising to 3489.5 plus. We're gonna sell here, right? You're gonna sell because there's a divergence here. Divergence here. Okay, you can see that there's a divergence here. It's a bearish divergence. Okay, so price falling. Okay, more than 100 pip. Now I saw that price either somehow I will put this either market structure. So I'm gonna sell if price rising to this level, or if you want to add in 50, that's gonna be your sell zone right now. Oh. Mm. Mm. Right, that's gonna be your sell. Yeah, but that's gonna be the zone from this level 78 to 85. Either you wait until 81 and then you're gonna sell, so it's up to you. If you think that you scared you missing trade, you can sell now at your own risk, which is very small lot size. If not, you hold to at least 81 here. Either here, first sell right now, second sell, or another 20 pip right there. Okay, gonna be something like that. Stop loss placed above 34.92. Okay, stop loss placed above 34.92. Okay, and then either you're gonna aim here if price rising 56 TP1, TP1, okay, TP2 45, TP2, okay. Either I'm gonna wait until 34.81, I'm gonna sell, or until like between 81 to 85, you may consider to sell. Wow, guys, in average, there's so many spamming messages, so just ignore it. Do you agree with me that we're gonna sell now? If you sell now, it's up to you. Do you agree that you want to wait until 34.81 to 34.85, and then we're gonna sell together? Yeah? Should look for the sell entry. Now we wait for price to pull back slightly more. I say we wait for price to pull back slightly higher. Okay, and then gonna sell. We're gonna sell together. That would be at 81.5. Like, if you want to sell now at your own risk, okay? If you want to sell now, there's nothing wrong if you can manage your loss side, and if you think that it price rising another 30 pip, then you're gonna have another sale there. But I think it's like, I'm not sure whether they're gonna have a volume right now, but you should hold, you should wait. Okay, we should wait right here, or you can put the pending order if you want to. Okay, somehow in M5 gonna look like that. Okay, either somewhere here we like it's gonna be something like that, go to the right and then falling. Okay, either this one is your QM, either this one would be your left shoulder, this is your head, and then price go up here is our right shoulder. No, my handwriting doesn't. Let me try again. Okay, gonna be something like that, but now it seems like price is ranging at about 34.78. Are you gonna wait? Yes, we're gonna wait. Okay, we're gonna wait for price pull back a little bit, so it look like it's gonna look something like priming just from here. Okay, like the higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, could be lower high, and continue overtake TP. Something like that. Okay, I'm kind of I'm gonna wait for price to like pull here. But it seems like they're falling from 78 to, it seems they're really falling. Okay, so if you don't wait here, you sell here, you would have earned like 10 pip. But okay, sometime price may not pull to this 61.8 to 79.0. Okay, sometimes it's just from at 50% fib and then falling. So sometimes you need to make up your mind whether you want to wait or you want to like have small lot size here first, or you are, I don't, it's okay, I'm gonna wait here. But I haven't entered any sell entry yet. I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna wait for a little bit more, but if price falling from 34.78 to like 40p, that's okay, because today, okay, gold was nice to me because I already sell since here and somewhere around at this level at the order block. This one 50 pip, 80 pip here. Okay, do you agree with me that we're gonna wait at this level, at these zones? Are you gonna wait at this zone? Yeah, race, gonna see. But if price falling, break below this low, okay, it may not go up to this level because this gonna be their break of structures, okay, and then they continue to go either here and continue somewhere around here and then continue to go lower, go back and continue something like that. Okay, so just take note of this level. If their price could break, and then they're gonna make a break of structures at this level. Any pairs? Yeah, yes or no? Oh, it seems I want to go. It's already falling. So like here. Okay, if price falling, okay, and close below 667, you not you need to cancel this entry. Okay, but now you have to wait a little bit more. And I think at the our red yellow box, we somehow have the FVG somewhere around here. Within the zones, we have a FVG or fair value gap somewhere around here. Okay, but if is price just respect 34.78 and falling, that is okay. Okay, so this is our plan. Okay, this is our plan for today. Okay, go. Okay, oh, let me go look. Any pair, guys, besides this gold, GBP USD? We're gonna come back and look at gold together. Okay, let's look at which one you want to request. Jiura, anyone? No? If not, I just look at the USD JPY. How was the last month ending? Last month ending with bearish, and I will still think that within a triangle like that, with a flag somehow, right? It looks something like that. Is this gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? For the monthly, that's all this on like triangle. right? Something like that. Somehow. Break, pull back, rising. Okay. Now we go to D1. Let's look at the D1 candle. D1 candle is even worse. It's at the, I think they're forming the triangle somehow. It look like that. Okay. So the USD is not it's not a good pair to trade at the moment because you need to wait for them to, like, break above or break below. Okay. The only zones that I could find for the D1 time frame, which is this demand zone here. Okay, demand zone here that I could find. That's it. And another zone, which is supply zone, is here. Right here. Okay. This how H4 look like. Okay. In H4, first resistance, I will pick. This is my second resistance. Okay. First support. Either here or here. Second. So now, H4, try respect the next line here. Okay. Either they're gonna break or respect second or first resistance. We have the OB here. Okay. This level. This is for the USD Okay, that's the level that I can find. Okay. Connect. We can't really box the spamming messages there. Okay, now we go back to look at our goal again. Is this at our level already? Yes, at XD1? No, not yet. Okay, now it's at 78. It's at just now what falling 76 from 79. It's about 30 pip. Now gonna rise. Okay, what I can see here based on M5, I would say this is gonna be our liquidity. Either you want to look like that. This one is our liquidity equal to money. This level. So at this level, there might be the retail trader gonna sell, but the POI point in trade we're gonna look at around this level. But if price rising, either falling, that is okay. Okay, you have to wait and see. You agree with me? Okay, we wait. Okay, we wait at least 80. Gonna wait at least 80. Okay, 80 or 81, then you can sell. This one I will just take up. I don't want. At least 80. Okay, 85. I would just say our sales zone should be 80 to 85. Okay. 80 to 85. Somewhere around here. Okay. Do risk management. Okay, don't overtrade. Okay. Be patient. I could be wrong. Don't 100% trust me. Go for smaller lot size. Okay, we're gonna wait at least 80 to 85. All right. Any pair, guys? Okay. Let me look at the US 500. Monthly time frame. Wow. We only can use the extension to find the resistance level, right? Because seem like price is really go all the way there. So now somehow it stopped at the extension, which is the first resistance. Okay, you can see that stop at the extension 161.8. Okay, that's gonna be the first resistance for the monthly. This is our support, and we're gonna draw the zones, right? We go to D1 or weekly first. Weekly, you can see the rejection, somehow price action over bought is might kind of the divergence here. Somehow it goes to D1. Okay, at least D1, I saw the divergence here, right? There's a divergence here. And D1 closing be buried engulfing candle. So this bearish OP. Okay, and here's price right in the box. H4. Lovely. What do you see here? If price go in the box again, this gonna be your sell entry. Okay, this is gonna be your sell entry. Stop loss above this swing high. Stop loss above this swing high. Okay. Lovely, 56.1.8. So sell here. Price rising, and then you're gonna sell. Okay. You would target here first. TP1. Or you could target here first for TP1. If you're gonna sell from this box. Okay. Mm. Okay, so these are zones. All right. Okay, let's look for the Dow Jones, US 30. Higher time frames, divergence here, guys. You're gonna sell. You're gonna sell. You're gonna sell. Yeah. Next, this is first resistance. The next resistance level would be here. Could be second resistance level. I will just pick here for the first resistance level. Okay, let's go to D1. Okay. D1 have price action here. Price action here. So basically you want to sell. Sell now. My stop loss just above this this yellow red box. Just slightly above this price. Somewhere around here. Okay. This is first support. So basically US 30 price is ranging in H4. Okay, you can see that it's what ranging in H4 time frames. Okay. This is the second resistance level. Okay. I think gold also like sideways somehow. Okay, so it's maybe after the like webinar end, I mean not looking for sell gold because it seemed like no volume already, and New York session is a bank holiday. We may not see any like movement because Friday is already, price move a lot. Okay, so this is the Dow Jones or US 30. Any pairs? If not, that would be end of today. Okay, I hope to see you guys again this Wednesday. Okay, this Wednesday I will be doing um the education section for let me see. Oh, so I'm gonna do the master volatility with ATR. So if you have a time, please catch up. I will see you again on this Wednesday. All right, guys. Okay, that should be all for today. Okay, I hope to see you again this coming Wednesday. All right, bye for now. Good luck to all of you. So basically, I was like, waiting at these zones, right? But price, it seems like may not rising. Now it's already falling from like this 38, 78 to 76. It's like 20 pip here and there. So if price falling, as I say, all the way down here, I'm not gonna wait for the pullback. But if price was ranging here, maybe tomorrow I'm gonna come back and look for the trade setup again. Okay, that should be all for today. Bye for now, guys. Take care. Bye bye.